sound okay to everybody? Parsing words, I'm sorry.
Then we're going to add the section 17.
Right.
That has to do with
One thing that's not here that you may want to look at in addition to changes in ownership is something that clarifies that this license is only valid at a location. Kind of should go without saying, but I think it's worth talking
That's
about
important.
transfers of location. I think that's something more important than would be covered here in the 14 days advance. I think it probably would want its own section. If you're even going to allow people to transfer these to different locations.
So add a separate section on transfer of location.
Right, I mean, something you may want to discuss, we have rules in place for moving alcohol establishments. You can't just pick up your permit and take it somewhere else. It's got to be approved. There's an application process that goes along with that.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Is that something that we should just make all the changes in information go before the commission? Or are there changes that we're okay with?
Well, this one, I mean, there's a big difference, obviously, right? So you're just changing your floor plan. That's like, oh, okay, thank you. We just needed that for our records. Picking up and moving the business, you're going to need a lot more information that you needed on the front end. For example, do you own the property? Do you lease it? What are the local ordinances in effect in your area? Do you comply with them? How far are you from churches and schools? All of that. They just simply say there are no transfers of location, and that would cover it. You can't transfer a license once it's issued.
Or they could maybe get the opportunity to reapply if they're gonna move it, do a whole new application. But I guess then they lose.
Well, they probably won't be able to move it unless, but we will get to the
Yeah.
section again because of the restrictions that we have on locations. But,
What if we just added, under transfer of licenses, we just added another one that says the licenses shall not transfer locations initially identified in the original application without approval.
or just
of the
say,
commission.
license location is not transferable unless approved by the commission.
So either approved by the commissioner or just make them do a whole re-app.
So for these where you have a limited number, you would probably just have, if you wanted them to be able to transfer it, it would have its own application, transfer of location application, because you don't want them to lose. You have to open the
That's
pool
right.
back up.
Yes.
I got you.
Madam Chair, the other thing with moving a facility, we would also want that facility to be inspected prior to opening, and I guess that would be done through enforcement. So
If you transferred a location, you would have to go through the whole process and approval again.
Where,
well, if you're just moving, I would think that the process of what you're doing would need to be re-inspected, but if you aren't changing staff or board members or officers or any of that, obviously that's already been vetted. It would be somewhat abbreviated.
right, it is. If you would certify there are no changes at the board, management, all of that level, and this probably isn't as big of a deal for cultivation facilities. I mean, those probably going to be, but you never know, and you should probably account for it. You want there to be a process in the event the facility burns and they need to move it, or if something happens, you just never know.
Kicks them out of their lease or something.
Yeah. So,
We do need,
do you want me, I can work language for that too, taking things that you've required from the application itself that are location specific and put those in. You guys can review them next time.
that would be
Do
great.
that? Okay.